Council, Otomeka, good morning.
Good morning, I'm from to say.
I read the quite and I won't swear. Very well. Yeah, that's it. Now, say I say, and then, the criminal libel law, you say you repeal I must say, the freedom of speech, is really guaranteed. Chapter 12 of the 1992 Constitution, regulated Kasa at the fan central for Yajuma Yeho. And then we share the kind of communication. Now we share near my across your radio, so through discussions any idea. In recent times, Nipadodo na no yechi or more police invite you or more any idea. The recent one, Bronye. Mamintio and the allegation about a year former president John Dramani Mahama. Now police are inviting was say asemo kai and wanini so and for that matter no police put in custody and pay. It is expected say one more edeno ebeko court. Mamintio sanyema etete say no say obi make such allegations emremu no ede necessary yesu fremo.
Yo that's it. Lady kind of your freedom of expression. But that freedom of expression now it is contained within laws. Into all kinds of can be but as someone walk on the subway say as someone enkugu be moving and as someone into my and that's true Emma or Menemo. Into a basse work as the idea will be no good moving if I chrono a bit to me to have a now court. I know in terms of several cases. But if I say there will can someone who be a tea a bit me about the book at there and no ebeba under causing fear and panic. I say who can in your brain idea okay or no last man or can say can a man penny or ne Jama and I therefore we're having discussions to come and overthrow the government and so that he will be the president and things like that. Yes, the freedom to say anything. But that allegation is a very serious one, which when you say the persons in charge of intelligence and security, almost cancel with the that will be taken seriously. And again, when we have investors who hear that these things are just being bandied around. So a former president is linking with Al Qaeda to overthrow a government of the day. And they are over with freedom, and Mauka and the say. In no and a police for a backward share and brand more criminal code. Normally fear and panic charge about the ball. Zansawa I had a bit me and now say I am share a bread and crop for.
Okay, but with the issue of defamation, you may say, so what can sama a good be hofin na nipano any enye the person has every right to obey a civil action against you in the law court. Now, and they know it looks as if you say one more year can stem at the form, for instance, Kwabena Bubi and Sadia our can about the first lady, Abronye dia waka about former president John Dramani Mahama. In all of this, the people involved are Yabeka some victims, and filing official complaint with the Ghana Police Service. And at what point in time, and police, a bemu to invite the people one more eka stance me.
But I say, yeah, some small difference between Bubi and some Kaya and the Abronya de no Kaya. Bubi and they not Kaya. They are not a first lady. Omanya position, Omanya to meetings, no maybe a nice uncle or more yet. Maybe an uncle here. Almost the first to me, that is an air. Okay, almost the only position a Ghana for Yajata, Yajapa. A yard there, a book bien, a yard there, 777 you, which you will be a cat and so you might be Ghana crapper, a behano. It something which is against the person of the first lady and of course the second lady. And I say a basse someone you happy about the Ayaka Amuhonua, they can stop the law.
Hello, can what you mean? But position who ye kakramba me na will line the more a breaking. Okay, position who ye kakramba me line no. I am not a money breaking until Kaye, Papa.
Position, no.
Okay, and then my young son so and fell back now, me and to accommodate so now, yenya clarity with the land. But once I'm friendly, beam now. Can't what you make?
Back to you.
Okay, I feel a woman more at the whole, Timito. I think yes.
Yeah, between that of the first and second lady, and then will be as a career. I know you something that all can be as individuals, right? In the same way, as I say, it is such a matter should have been left with the first and second ladies to sue will be answer in court at the civil level. It's a bit of relative high-handedness on the part of the police to be involved in this particular thing. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Me too.
But when you come to that of Abronye, dear no, is bordering on even national security. Because who can say will be a link of Al Qaeda for to come and overthrow this government of the day. You are throwing so many things up, apart from self, who be famous in the way, the issue involved, does not limit to because you are talking about a certain security issue, a bit a result in change of government and other things. And such a statement will not be just taken kindly by just anybody, because the whole Namnasa what to say. BBC and a former president, you as an individual, as we say, the who it is such a person, the options will not be limited to a friend and the president. So it is not going to be a defamation of the president, but this is saying something beyond the defamation, something that ordinarily, people will not just take it, but this is just one of those ordinary stories. But this is something that can create a certain anxiety in people. So for wrongfully coming up with something that you know or ought to know, if you, by reasonable inferences and thinking, that obviously you make yourself a candidate for the police to invite you.
Okay, interesting. And in all of this, how should we be guided? Especially radio Suajuma, one more Emma commentary, the panel members, guests, more eba a programs are hold so a quite bend necessary faso. Now the freedom of speech, will be guided by common sense. Na enkonkofa oyene and family of mine.
But actually, I've been listening to your program, and you are one of the finest interviewers and our hosts.
Thank you.
You do not allow people to just go on a floor like say, what you do is that where the people are making such allegations, you even from the person say, as she wants someone working, I know Shikakra. And then you quickly go to also your very big disclaimer. You go to quickly say, someone if I know air cano. I don't know the move. Gang of Kessben, and I many papa we are Katano. I am not in any way associating myself with whatever he is saying. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, I do.
If you know, we understand that you have left the person who says, "Send me by a own." And then, secondly, I observe that you do not checkmate the person. Just you stop the person. Or Kasana who say. I see you quickly say, okay, and let's look at this from this point too. So it's a way of cutting the person, and even when the person is still insistent of I see you use that to say, okay, member of but my uncle be full process. and then you find a way not to go back to it again. That is how all newsmen or hosts should behave on their this thing. Oh, that money if I don't money because there's something called freedom of expression. What am I gonna say?
Yeah.
The people should be responsible. As I said, it to me a mad opportunity, you know, for people to be adequately. One thing that I will also say, having told you previously at Accra FM and currently Kessben FM, you know, that is straight. That is the trademark, and I will urge you to keep it up. Ghana Hano, yeah, say if I know a year boni mumwa and you can't even be free, but we don't want to praise him. And you know what I'm doing to you, you know, yes, I'm praising you, but take note, you know me. If you should on the same network, you know, like I should see this pattern and yet. But again, then some of your people even urge them on in the interview. They can't say it is to provoke the person or can't someone and take note. The more you do that, you know, when the person is even going to sue for defamation, you know, who the presenter and another, who the host, you know, he can add you to it. So I can say, thank you very much. Okay. You know, presenters should not think that, oh, on the Wakana, but just as you do it, you know, let's avoid those things. You won't say somebody is in the nature of coming up and is a bit of a loose talker. Don't let us invite him. Look, as time goes on, the Ghanaians are becoming very, very, your friend saying, I don't want to use the word intelligent, but they are becoming much more discerning. They are becoming much more politically savvy.
Okay.
If you partner, so I don't know. They can easily tell someone who can win there, who can hire your politics. But the more I want to also ask a presenter and as a host, you know, over my you are also reducing your importance because it is a woman who be who said, and again, you are not just a presenter. I will be the you are also carrying a niche for yourself. The baby say in a program be. That's why I invite him to speak. I say, a friend saying, MC, many people even come because they want to see Mr. Speaker. Many people will also come because there is a certain regard they have also developed for Mr. Speaker, and that will ultimately, you know, also enhance whatever is in your pocket. So, you know, this whole business of doing your friend saying, interview. You should have friendly family. You say we the other can't say we need other kakasa phone or the kind of burukata. And your best friend, just to create some interest in our station. No, we don't have to do that. Okay. You know, let me you the hosts and the presenters, you know, as much as is possible. No, then we say baby or that find a way to stop him. If the person wouldn't stop her, please walk him out of your studio. Okay. Because stop no okay can someone who is near or the sir a canon and out of the sir to the house because when I'm going to sue anybody, what they are saying dear Bremen say you can't want them to Nanya with it or radio this one. I will not sue the person of car I will sue the radio station as well.
Okay.
So because that was what was used to carry that particular issue, you know. Yes, I would say these two arrests, that of Abronyem and that of Bubi Ansa, they are two different things. Bubi Ansa, I will have wished the police didn't get involved. Because I think that
but even with Bobby Ansa, as we speak, Koku Ayidoho actual petition to the police, reporting him on some utterances making any allegations making against the person in respect of the former president Atame Otiwuo with allegations Ono Koku Ayidoho enim hobi, and subsequently the other matters are arising out of that particular issue. And Koku is calling on the police to invite him and investigate that particular matter. And it is becoming a hot issue.
Good. So what is happening is say a matter or impute criminality to what Koku and Yido is supposed to have done. What am I gonna say?
Yeah.
Koku and Yido is trying to, as it were, clear his name. He may have the intention to ultimately go to the civil level to sue him. But the police will know a more investigation to clear him. Say, we are canning that thing. We, the police, we have investigated. And we can say, it's a now or can't against anybody we know, and you're no correct.
Okay.
I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, I do.
Then he can proceed. You know, they say a friend said, Muhammad, bring your cocaine. The police have come to say, our investigation actually said they are bringing a car and you're no correct. So the president, a former president, you know, can now sue Abronye at civil. Okay. Because the body which is responsible to establish whether what is being said by him and the Ghana police. And so once they have come out to say and then it means the civil matter can trigger. But it was not only based on whether it is true or it is not true. The other leg of it was in respect of the fact that they utterance, they create fear and panic. And that is the reason for which the police has arrested him.
Okay.
So the arrest of Abranya by the police is not because what can say the person of friend St.
John Mahama.
But it is what that utterance could trigger, and that is the fear and panic. When you compare that to Bubi or can't say first lady and the second lady, almost 2030 were at 9 other things. It will not create fear in anybody. It does not ruffle anybody. So I will have a problem if the police should arrest Bubi just because he has said these things against the first and second ladies.
All right. Council made that shadow pay.
It's better to be brave.
I tell you, Lord, for me, Adam, Edin Cobono, bringing us to exactly 53 minutes after 7.